Hello all the chatters, welcome to the Canny stream. Today we are continuing with hard testing, this time focusing on Phoenix, the one deck I still actually own on Magic Online. I guess the one Pioneer deck, although I had to rent the Singleton Oculus, which we're going to be playing just to see how it vibes, not expecting it to be particularly great. We have 4 Artist Talent. I have not played with that card yet. It's 2 mana. Whenever you cast a non-creature, you may discard and draw, which gives you a significant digging power. And this is what Phoenix kinda always is, just digs. No trespass combo. Instead, we just make humongous monsters with talent and profts. 3 Access Criminal, yeah, it might be too many. Why do I have Thassa's Oracle in my 75? Thassa's Oracle, with the amount of digging from Artist Talent, I've heard that it's possible to dig through your deck, so it is a way to beat Rest in Peace out of Enigmatic or whatnot. Thassa's Oracle, like, typically you would see Jace being used, but Jace is actually pretty easy to be stopped. Be it through Dovin's Veto or Binding, and Oracle is just not stoppable if you like actually want to commit to the bit of winning through the trigger, then you can do that, and we'll see. We're gonna hard test if that's possible and viable. Besides that, some Torture Towers, Spell Pierces. I had to cut 1 Sleet to make space for Oculus. It's probably a mistake, but don't worry. 2 free damage sweepers because of the green-white deck. The green-white deck seems really weak to those, so a random Crackling Drake because I like it. Brazen Borrower, Disputes, Negate, Annuls. And a second Proft for the grindy matchups. And Graveyard Hate, I guess. Stormcarved Coast, MVP. Nonetheless, I'll keep 2 Cantrip Screws, a Phoenix to discard to my axe, kind of. Not all we want, because we don't have a Shredder on turn 2, but there is only 2 Shredders. No talent either, but we can find one. Opponent last seen 14 days ago playing Selesnya Auras. Optimistic Scavenger. Light Boss, Toadstool Admirer. Kinda wild that half the creatures have hexproof or like the ward, but
he's a phenomenal control player.
The rest is just worse. Like the rest is just vulnerable to removal. And I guess you just roll with that. Scavenger better than the Visitor in this deck because the triggers of Auras snuck into play with Light Paws. Auras probably 40% matchup. It does not seem great from the Phoenix's side. Like, if my opponent plays a Glade Cover Scout and puts a Shredder by the Ghost and Ethereal Armor, then I can't win. If they assemble such a combo. Octarium, thank you very much for the sub. So Bro just joined the match, but then is not playing. So, cool question. Good question. Like, why did they join? Grammy is a way to ask them to play. Or rather, ask them if they will play with me. Which they're not currently doing. We have 4 Artist Talents. We have to hard test that card, so Even if I would end up running less in the future, let's start with all 4. What the hell is this behavior? Joining a league and then just sitting there? Pozdrawiam z pracy i życzę miłego dnia oraz wielu sukcesów. Dziękuję. This is deck built on theory and data. I net decked it from Jędrek and added a single Oculus on vibes, so I guess not quite. Jędrek net decked it from the RC US players, Lizerk and Tristan Davida Luru. So I think that's what happened. So I guess list by system magic. Probably not. I don't know what that is, so. Or maybe, who knows. Ligma magic. Blackcliff leaves no comrade. Ditch, looking for talent or to fuel my cruise. Good sorcerer speed opt, but save 2 life, but I don't think 2 life is gonna be all that valuable. Though I think Phoenix is in a good spot right now. Seems pretty powerful indeed. So this is probably Greasefang. Mardu Greasefang if I had to guess. A self-mill card, no Giganta. Sky Sovereign. Overload the Belmurk and missing. Name a more iconic duo. Fire Impulse, kind of useless. Can't
He's
cruise.
a phenomenal
Missed on
control
cantrips.
player.
Sad.
Hi.
Hello, Grimn. Fabling. So if villain uses Greasefang to reanimate Sky Sovereign, it's no big deal. They will mill 2 cards. Discard 2 cards with the Fable. They could get a Parhelion. If I cruise and leave a mana up, then my Fire Impulse does not kill the Greasefang though, so I shouldn't really look to cast my cruise like that, like axe, discard the other cruise, draw, that's bad. No, should I cast a cruise here? This Sword of Death if my opponent discards Parhelion and plays Greasefang. Otherwise, my hand is in a pretty bad spot and opponent is going to probably do something else otherwise, be it playing under Fable, finding a Thoughtseize for my axe. Yeah, I think I will cruise. I don't like the sound of sitting there, not spending my mana, and maybe the cruise is gonna find me something to do. They discarded Parhelion and Sky Sovereign, so not great. Not great. We can survive that though, perhaps. Like I'll take a hit for 13. And then we can... Well, Torture Tower not being a Fire Impulse, actually a huge issue against Greasefang. So I don't know what we can do, but we can pretend to slide. Another axe. Brazil. Kiriti is the best human Daden player worldwide. For sure, buddy. Opponent discards Parhelion. Place a Battlefield Forge. Next, you're gonna tell me the Fossies me. Really rough. Let's bounce the Angel, and the point will probably take my cruise. Maybe, maybe not. I took my axe. It's kind of wild to take an axe. I can rebuild now with my cruise. Talent. Torch, ditch. I think we can talent. Cruise. One cheaper. Actually, no, it's not one cheaper. One cheaper is level 2. Ditch. Duro. Consider. Ditch. Spell Pierce. Graveyard. Oh. Should make a Phoenix that goes to the battlefield when exiled. So true, buddy. So they have a removal. Or a Greasefang, seems like. Greasefang or Kiba boss. We got Greasefang. Torture Tower, not killing Greasefang, huge issue. Suggestions include Abrade, Pro End, Brazils, Cat Torch. Cat Pierce. Doesn't hit Greasefang, doesn't stop the relevant cards. Proft put counters on Picklock. This can actually withstand the Angels. Shredder looks okay. Oculus, perhaps a bit winless. Annul against a Fable deck. That can buy also Hardcast Sky Sovereigns and Hearses. Oculus is probably a cat. Spring Annuls, got a Sleet. I don't like Cat Shredder. Plays pretty nice with instant speed interaction, sort of. Oculus I need to keep for hard testing, so I'll cut one Phoenix and one more Sleet to make more space for my sideboard cards. I'll be on the play and I'll keep my hand. Let's save the consider. I only want to annul if they play turn to hairs. It just seems nice to have this in play. Verse. No, not verse. Hairs. If I draw a Shredder, will I play it? No. Shredder or Talent, will I play it? I will not. Because now it's going to be the Fable turn, which we want to counter the Fable. Should we keep the Shredder? It's gonna be a bit hard to... Like, should we even keep the Shredder? It's gonna be a bit hard to use it. It might be my discard outlet for my Phoenix though. That's a nice draw, really nice. But has no vehicles, so no danger, and you can free the Fae. Which Fae do we want to free? Brazil or Consider? I think it's Consider. What I want is to connive and cruise, and Brazil doesn't quite help with that. Bitter Triumph, paying 3 life into Unlicensed Hairs. Into... So my Phoenix is as good as exiled, so it seems best to just cast the full cruise so that the hairs grows less. I should have used hairs right away. Well, it's not clear because I might discard another Phoenix and all of that. Stuff like that. So of course, I am glad that they didn't use their hairs right away, but it's not fully clear for them that they should use it right away. Could just consider cruise anyways. Yeah, well, we could, but I didn't, right? Because I didn't have it. Like, it's trivial to cruise, but like, it makes me consider in a kind of a worse spot. So like, this is a question of should they, shouldn't they? And the answer is who knows. Could use Picklock. I have 3 cards in my graveyard. They tap it in response to Picklock. I could also play a land and just cast Cruise, hoping that my opponent will not discard vehicle into reanimate Grisfang. They did pay 3 life to Bitter Triumph, so they didn't have a vehicle back then. It does save mana to Picklock first. They Picklock and tap hairs, then I have 3 cards in my graveyard. So I can't use the Cruise unless I axe. But it seems pretty rough for them to respond to my free the Fae. And I get to keep up axe up. Because what if I melee Phoenix with it, right? They can just tap their hairs right now. Melee Profts, another Cruise, Opt, and a Brazil. Will I be able to cast an extra Cruise after all of this? Do I just want a Brazil, maybe? I very well might just cast another one. Is talent better than skill? Just like overall? On principle? Would you rather be talented or skilled? Probably skilled, right? Well, I said sometimes it's not trivial when to Fae and when to cantrip. I mean, of course. Not exactly groundbreaking, but also true. That said, we should be fine win-con-wise against this Grisfang deck. But in this card is Parhelion, just 1 card, keeps free. Not a great sign. So, do we want them to return the vehicle to their hand? Probably. They can't crew, right? They can crew because they can crew the hatch and then they can crew together with the goblin. So we have to kill Grisfang instantly. I don't know why you say that 3-axe is criminal when axe seems so much worse with artist talent. The excess lands have a use, and it kind of always sucked to draw 2 axes, like we played 4 axes because Shoulder was popular. I think I want to play talent and pass. Well, attack with the Picklock. Maybe I can play the other Picklock, right? I guess I could. It means that my opponent is unable to attack with the Shaman. Czemu masz suchego karalucha? I need to discard my cruise. Being skilled is a talent. In what way? Not how those are used most often. Words. Holy shit, the Picklocks are so nice. I will wait to my turn to get better value from Artist's Talent. Probably always yielding to this is a mistake too. What are you looking for? Villain has one card only. What if I discard the axe? Or a card, Oculus. This is what I was looking for. So I'll have to discard Oculus. Most likely. Brazil is awesome. To prevent any Parhelion issues arising. And we put counters on Picklock. How many is that gonna be? I don't know, but holy shit, it's an 8-10. Proft Picklock, it's so good. It's crazy. So Oculus so far, I guess not looking great this game, but it's your birthday, John Julio. I'll say happy birthday. I hope you're gonna have an exciting party. Too bad I can't bounce my own shit with Brazil. Pania u cygana do rana. Pania u cygana. Seems like there is no rush. Like if I draw a cantrip, I'll start once again, but I think I don't want to cast my stuff myself. Maybe EOT I'll Brazil plus cast it. But like there's no reason to rush. Can we level up talent? There they have Fozzie's Greasefang. No, leveling doesn't do anything. I think EOT we can. So if they don't do anything on this turn, I can bounce hairs and discard my impulse. Try to look for cantrips to end up winning on my next turn. But this turn I want to be safe from Greasefang into Pania u cygana do rana. Maldurat looking decent, you think so? What game is it? Is it game 2 or game 3? Game 2. Did why? Well put. can make this list myself. Maybe discard Otawara. No, I did not. Oh, Hair's attacking, so we can block with the Phoenix. We can sound Phoenixes freely. Oh, did I make it myself? No, I net decked the Drake, but I swapped 3 cards, so I guess yes. Connive with the Shredder. Shredder. I barely... Why are you Faye? I don't know how many counters Profts would have put on my monster, but many is the answer. Will I play the prelim in 1 hour? Yes. I think the sideboarding is okay. Oculus looks bad, but... Okay, well, I guess we've seen that Oculus was bad. Let's have a Sleight of Hand on the draw. Also, Villain is playing Bitter Triumph, which is not the best for Oculus. I'll keep this. It's pretty hard for Mardu Greasefang to actually threaten turn 3 Greasefanging. Well, prove me wrong. Cool, and they return FOMO. Na pewno nie ma, no pewnie nie ma i dlatego mnie tutaj zdymał, milując tego Parkliona totalnie. At least you have Fable covered with Annul. Set stop main. If my opponent puts a Greasefang on the stack, I'll set a stop. Otherwise, I don't care. Artist talent is like all nice, but also people for some reason start playing Shoulder in the format at all, which is really good for Phoenix. But imagine if you actually faced off against Shoulder with this card. Sounds like a potential issue. No nie. Nie możesz tak robić. This is deeply unfair. I think I have no time to deploy Profts right now. Or do I? I'd read out Abrade. Okay, we can come back. The Overlord is gonna unimpede soon, which is an issue. Lying Bolt lover. Actually a lover of the Critic user. Critic has the bigger cock, holy shit. Alright. I'll hit Greasefang. Co kurwa czerwone mi straszysz. Dakenuma. Sure, buddy. Flip the FOMO. Brazil and Engel. Discard talent. Did I have the Annul when they played this? I don't think so, right? Cruise. Talent is bad in multiples. Well, I don't have the mana right now. It doesn't necessarily seem bad in multiples. But here I'm just trying to hang on, right? Punished for ditching my opt. Yeah. Oh. Like the only reason why, like I would have played a second one this game if not for the fact that my opponent managed to greasefang me and we went into emergency mode for the past rest of the game and then we died. Could have kept Consider over Annul, maybe that was reasonable. Then I would have been able to return 2 Phoenixes, which still puts me dead to what's on board. But you know, like this was like 10,000 percenter, or rather 10,000 percenter that they hit, so they just got giga lucky and they would not do that at the RC. There's no way they would draw this well. With Enigmatic. And my first round was rushed, where I actually was able to win a post-board game by utilizing both Ruriktar and Krenkos Boss Crusher. A single one out of the pair wouldn't have been enough to stop Villain. But then game 3 I just died, and game 1 I guess I had nothing in my deck to make sense. And then I lost in 5 minutes to a mono-red deck, and it's kind of didn't feel so good. I played a Stomping Ground, took 2 life, took 2 damage, game 1. This is... wait. This is a Lotus deck? So I played a turn 1 Stomping Ground, paid 2 life, and my opponent played a Kumano faces Kakazan, and I felt really sad. Then I died on turn 3. Spelunky in Enigmatic. I have not considered that. Did I forget to play my Consider? Yes, because I did. I would have pierced the first Sleight of Hand, but I did not get to do that. Do I think opponent is going to the same RC as you? Who knows? Perhaps. I like that in some matchups you just play 2 Artist Talents and just draw 2 Oracle. Yeah. So this does seem like a Lotus Field deck. We are looking for a talent. Let's take a land to play the talent on this turn. What matchups is Oracle for? Rest in peace. Jendrik showed me the Oracle, but Lizerg played the Oracle at the RC. And some of the other handshake people. This is the Lotus Field Artist Talent deck, which This one I'm not sure if it makes all that much sense, but we'll see. So far, I guess it could be said that my draw is pretty pathetic. Cantrip Lotus. Triggers this kanister. The triggers like to just say random stuff. They often do. Well, there's no Lotus Field in play. The Spell Pierce might actually be useful. Did they miss a land drop last turn? They did. I had 3/6/6. Next turn played another Snare Topter, kill them. So if I win this, opponent's deck actually becomes the most pathetic one at the table. Appears to consider. I don't think so. I should probably hit something on their turn. They do need to start a turn by playing a Lotus Field, and they did miss a land last turn, so that's an argument for hitting a country, but it only hits the consider. Red, colorless. Level 2. What if I had a Brazil? But I guess anyways, like the plan is to play Lotus Field and then strings for one? I'll pierce. So they have no untapped mana, so even if they play Lotus Field, and I win. Maybe opponent plays an untapped land and then goes strings. Holy shit, what a deck. I guess I did spell pierce their scrying and they failed to draw a Lotus Field, which happens occasionally. Against Giganta the Wellspring, my hand sucks, so I'll keep. Played against Red Black Demons yesterday 3 times. Seems very hard matchup with Enigmatic. It's a bit odd, as it is a mid-range deck, so it shouldn't be a bad draft matchup for Enigmatic. The matches I played yesterday were maybe a bit rougher than I'd liked, but it seemed like they mostly were that because they opted not to run a Knight of Autumn at first, and it literally came down to
He's a phenomenal
not
control
having a Knight
player.
of Autumn to search like 3 times. That said, Enigmatic has all of the Yorion control deck problems of being spread so thin and having to sideboard against so many different decks that is pretty hard to. Seems like a Transmogrify. Let's keep Cruise. Let's keep this. Just go 3 discard spells into go blank. Well, all you have to do then is to play Beans, top deck a Beans and play it, or play an Incarnation and then Binding. But you do have to top deck. But like go blank is not particularly great. Like if you lose to go blank, then skill issue, I guess. Case of the Star Skeleton is incredible. Fable. So it is more important to cast Cruise than to discard Phoenix immediately. So we're gonna shoot the Goblin, discard the Hole, because I'm gonna be at 5 to draw. I'll play Island, use Consider, discard Steam Vents, surveil 1, surveil this to my graveyard. Could play second Artist Talent, but we really don't want to get hit by an Atraxa, so let's prioritize that, and if I resolve Cruise, I'll be fine. So now I can discard Phoenix. Or Chulus. And I'll just wait. No cantrips, but I guess everything is a cantrip now. Maybe I'll play the second talent. Ooh, discarded Hidetsugu. That is a delayed graveyard hate card, so... Curious. It does come at the cost of destroying their own skeleton. Ochulus seems pretty bad to play in this matchup. It's not gonna be hard for my opponent to kill. So I think I should discard Ochulus, which is a common thread for Ochulus, but like kinda game 1, what is villain gonna do, right? If I just return 4 Phoenixes, I guess they will. Maybe they will. Extinction event. So they literally return 4 Phoenixes, that's a bit of an issue. Plus, playing a deck with Case of the Stash Skeleton is something else entirely. Why the card seems not so good to me. That's what I mean. Chulos would be nice against Extinction Event, but I just had to ditch it too early. Opt is basically like Cruise, but bad. You have Spell Pierce for Shred the Tower. Somehow only 1 Phoenix. Crazy. And I would like to hit a land, so I'll discard the cantrips. No land. Maybe we play Thassa's Oracle in this version as Alt Wincon. Seems to be easy to mill yourself. With 2 talents it is, but also look at my sideboard. Maybe we just do. Maybe we do just that. Alright, this is gonna be a large Phoenix. Even overpaid. I have a second Profts in the sideboard. Wait, I didn't even cast 3 spells? Holy shit. Wait, what? That's not enough to kill them then. Whoops. Alright. I just assumed my Phoenixes are gonna come back, but one of my spells was Profts. It's good. We have the Brazil and the Phoenixes will come back next turn. And they can't really do anything. I don't think they can force me to draw 3 cards. 3 cards in the deck, I know. How many do you need to win? Or rather, at which point do you lose? It's 4 talent GTO. Perhaps. What is GTO? Grand Theft Auto. So funny that Pioneer has a Rakdos aggro, Rakdos sacrifice, basically, Rakdos midrange, and a Rakdos combo deck. Just seems like a good color pair in the format if you think about it. A fairly flexible one. Just lacking Rakdos control. I guess Transmogrify is kind of Rakdos control. Go blank? Oh no. Crackling Drake in. Oculus out. Brazil's in. Abrade in. Lightning Axe out. Negates in. Proft's in. Is this an Oracle matchup? I don't think so. A discard spell deck seems like a bad... Doesn't seem like a matchup for it. Like, I think it's a rest in peace matchups. Is Oculus good or bad? Seems pretty bad so far. Quite bad. Is this an Annul matchup? This is a Shredder matchup. Doesn't look like one. One Annul. Annul, more like Gigalul. And looking good. The biggest problem, issue out of Villain's deck is gonna be Go Blank. Artist Talent should help you rebuild after Go Blank. What if it's time for 66 card Phoenix again? So that way we can fit the Trespass combo too. Annul is nice against those. 69 card Phoenix. Holy shit, that's actually too dank. That's actually way too dank. Chłopie, kurwa, co to jest za rozdanie? A, now Annul. I'll do this, that does put a card into my graveyard. Guess Hearth is also a card you can annul. They could summon Atraxa if they have the Atraxa summon card. Question is how big of a deal that is if I go Artist Talent and bounce the Atraxa. It's probably not too crazy actually. I'll just pass with those. Next turn the action is coming. Go blank. What if I throw away the torch? Then I should be able to cruise next turn pretty easily. It's actually go blank, but no huge issue. Drake, not so good here. Graveyard, Picklock. Maybe discard Drake. Seems not important to have the Drake. Can't cast it either. Grab Picklock again. Which I guess I can cruise now without this. Oh, they didn't seem to have Atraxa last turn. Wait, no free spells again? Alright, so I should have... Wait. Bros. It's impossible to actually cast free spells. Why didn't I cast free spells this turn? That's because I spent 4 mana on Picklocks. There should be like a tracker. Maybe like a small graphic representing a phoenix and it would light up. Like it would have 3 spots for like its feathers and they would light up whenever you cast a spell. Attacked with the reflection. I wish Zerg. I wish they had IRL feathers. Proft, like I'm shitting my pants here and they
control player.
bro is picking Giganta. Let's keep the consider now to have cheap spells in hand. Then I can play Island. Discard Sleet. Cruise. This Rakdos an actually fine matchup. This is like a bad Rakdos deck. I think. Like bad Rakdos deck. It's a different Rakdos deck. Could play Picklock to grow it a lot with Profts, but I don't think I care. The only relevant card is Extinction Event, against which I would rather keep my Picklocks in hand. Push, bro. Bro is pushing. Alright, I guess Goblank could happen. You would need the Phoenix already in play at the beginning of combat. Profts can't see the Phoenix to target it. So I guess the answer is no, you can't. Did we face Narset yet? Could be a problem. I did not face Narset yet. I wouldn't mind Narset. I don't think. Like, well, not more so than like in general, I guess, a bit. Kurwa, Prask Forge, ja pierdolę, nie? Ci to kurwa mają fantazję. Keep lands in hand for Goblank. Sure. Where else do you want me to keep them? Combo. Yeah, we drew Negate. Two cards in deck. Profts was lethal. Yes. I think it still is. I didn't count. Kurwa, I didn't cast free spells once again. Pros. This not counting as a spell just throws me off so hard. I would absolutely return my Phoenixes in paper. Need to learn to pay attention to that. I did spend 2 mana on a spell that is here mostly drawing cards. Trzeci warning równa się DQ. No beat, yes. They almost kill me too. 1-2. Like they play something to prove this. Wasn't it still lethal if your spell pierce your opt? Well, if I cast my spell, it was lethal. But once I realized that things don't come back, it was non-lethal. Like, I win next turn, don't worry. But it's just something you should take note of. Artist talent, node a spell for Phoenix. Nonetheless, is good, chat, is good. Drake card, cool.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Artists talent 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 artists talent.
Guys, I wins the match. Should I keep this? Would you do the card market joke format videos? Maybe. I'm not sold on Oculus in this deck yet. It's pretty bad. Like, it's been pretty clear so far that it's pretty bad. Nice choice. Green-White Company. Alright, Ledger Shredder. Ledger Shredder kind of bad to play into Thalia. They did lead on the Branchload pathway, so they will not be able to do much on the next turn, honestly. Archon. Archon counters my Ledger Shredder fully. When I play Phoenix, I mostly just play Consider first. But I always wonder, is it actually what I'm supposed to do? I think in this matchup Oculus may be okay, except for the fact that they will apparition it after it triggers once. So your Milliage might vary. Millage? Milliage? Milliage. Chłopie, kurwa, co to jest za talia? Can I ever beat voice into Archon? I can kill voice and then like ignore that 1/1 token. Co ten kurwa będzie mi wpierdalał KJ Ganjo ma? Na stówę nie ma. Bez bloku. Oj, Ganja to końcego też może. No to chuj się zagrało wokół. Whoops. That's true, Ganju can hit an attacking monster too. Alright. 2 HP down the drain, but fortunately I can't do anything. They had the actual nut draw, which is to play an elf into a monster Well, I mean, I did not draw any removal spells. The red removals are pretty weak against their deck. Rather, the red removals are good and blue spells are bad. I drew mono blue spells. Drake in. Brazils in. Oculus stays in for science. Anger of the Gods and Brotherhood and Anu and Torch in. Slide out. Spell piece against company. Seems cool. That puts me at 64 cards. Arclight Phoenix, poor against Thalia. And that one spell per turn guy. Proft seems good to make Pickcocks into blockers. Brazil maybe not that great. Artist talent, is it great in this matchup? Not necessarily. Brazil is good, it's like nice, but no anger, sad. Alright chat, so what's your philosophy here? Do I consider or opt? So like if I hit a land, I put it into my hand. In every other spot I put it into my graveyard. So I only keep lands, which means that I mill a card 2/3 of the time. Milling is good for me. Consider later. I might be in a reverse spot. So I guess I'm more likely than not to mill. You have True Treasure Cruise in hand, so consider. No, but that's shallow. Like, I should consider if I'm more likely to, like, when at what time will I be more likely to mill a card? I think right now I'm one of the max odds of milling a land, milling a card. I want to hit land to be able to cast Brotherhood's End. Casting Picklock seems weak. Does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I opt into a removal, I'll cast it. Will I? If I opt into a Hall of the Storm Giants, I'll play it. I'll spend 2 mana, I don't know what to do. I probably will not be interested in playing Brotherhood's End next turn all that often. Likely would like to wait for another monster to join. You would kill Mystic? Well, I would, but I'm not even necessarily giga interested in... No sorcery speed Picklock, no. I guess they do have a counterspell monster, but... Let's take the cheaper card. I'm short on mana. Yeah. This is good value. To exile it. Holy shit, like playing an Archon like that is so weak. Kill cast seems nice. Options to discard Pierce, Axe, Cruise. They all stopped out, they cast an Archon and attack with an elf, they have no company. Seemingly. I think they would just cast company when they can, but maybe they wouldn't. Ah, they would. They still have 4 cards in hand. Did they miss a land drop? No, they did not. So Pierce is gonna lose its effectiveness. I think all of my other cards are better. Oddam nowe dusze. You can still have Coco, just doesn't want to run against Pierce and a sweeper. I was tapped out. I think the odds that they have a company are lower now. Are lower. I can beat company by sweeping it. Thalia. Bottom. All. Could play a Picklock 1-3. Playing the top land, not fully sure about that here, but I think it's gonna be okay. Of course, I skip casting anything because of Thalia, but with like the weakness of my opponent's plays, I could see them holding removal spell monsters and lands. Peacekeeper. Anyone keeping peace? They name Brotherhood's End, I'll just cast it. I guess they could have the flash bear, then I'll just cast it again. Once I take no damage. 6. True. In that case, I will not cast it. I would cast it in Minecraft then. Sure. I have 1 card in hand, so let's just make it sure that I don't die to random shit. Like Now we're making sure that I don't die to the Oven Interruptor. It's just a spirit deck. I guess it is kind of spirits. Werefox Bodyguard. Let me hold your Crackling Drake so that you draw an extra card, my friend, after you cast a sweeper. Oh, thank you. It's kind of you. Holy shit, gain 2 life? Oh no. That's too strong. Ela, ela, ela. Ela, ela, la. Ela, 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 ela. I think Artist Talent is actually pretty terrible against this deck. I should have an extra Borrower and a Phoenix, because all the deck is taxing the extra spell effects and this, so it just taxes this. So no point in playing this post board. I don't think so. And I can just play a control deck against them, and Phoenix being a blocker that comes back and all that jazz. Sounds good. There's a chance it should be 4 Torture Tower, 1 Fiery Impulse in this deck. Torture Tower seems kinda better right now. Ela, 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 ela. Do 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 do. Ela, 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 ela. I have lands, which is kind of the biggest choke point. You can consider into something good. Would be nice to have more shredders in this matchup, but I don't have them. But Mulgans to 6, so maybe I should axe the Phoenix, the Elf, the Dork. Although if they lead on a pathway, I don't know, let's kill it. They only have 4 cards in hand, so like there is a good chance they will skip next turn. Yep. I cut Sleight of Hand, so there is no reason to sorcery speed cantrip to my knowledge. Maybe my opponent will plot my opt. That would suck. That's a reason for Fire Impulse over Torture Tower, so yep. So I guess you shouldn't be playing for Torture Tower, maybe. Mało się spało. To jest banger, jak się mało śpi. Raz w prelimie, no ale to ja nie ma co na niego wkładać nic, bo to i tak nie ma sensu. Which matchup is Oracle for? It's Rest in Peace matchup, so Enigmatic, I would bring it in. Dobra. Kinda want to play my Brazil. My prelim is starting, chat. We are double queuing. Let's fucking go. They have company. 2 Archons of Emeria, and they will plot my card. Trading, crazy. Crazy attack. What if I just kill it? I don't know. Let's read FA. Milled! Missed! That's crazy. Health based. No, tutaj nie mieszka. Tutaj nie mieszka. Agnieszka już dawno tutaj nie mieszka. Artist talents increases the percentage of missing of Picklock. Not really. Holy shit, I love playing against aggro with Phoenix. They just play monsters and you point removals at them. Oculus is gonna dominate this game. Talia? No fajnie, fajnie. What is the blue splash doing in the humans deck? I haven't seen them play blue card yet against me. They just play their darker wastes. That's it. Mockingbird? Are you joking? 2 Thalias? Is that what you're saying? 1 with flying? Holy shit, my spells are gonna be so expensive. Reflector Mage? Damn, I did put a Reflector Mage in my cube the other day. Missed! This is just insane. Alright, Oichulus. Time. Manifest Dread. Nice, says opponent. Still a massive mill over a Phoenix? Yeah. Process company deck is not impressing me. Wait, what? Mockingbird? Spell instead of Hull, so increase the hits of Picklock. No, but then they come into play tapped and like they are pretty bad. Manifest Dredge. Oh, I manifest Picklock. Bro is never gonna expect that. Zero the company. Another one? Stop it. Chad, I don't think my Oculus was actually good against their deck because they have their own now. which is annoying. Kinda, but I don't know, at the same time. Should we trade Ochulus's? Probably. Because otherwise opponent's gonna play another one. Flip. Start the airborne offense. Them flipping this manifest seems scary AF. I mean, I guess their manifest dread is better than mine. They manifest a creature more often, that's true. Do you think Pioneer Phoenix would play Stink into Stupor if it was legal? Chat. Food for thought. I think it would Giga do that. Giga happily. The spell is pretty good too. Proft's idiotic memery. Chat, there is no point in playing a non-Phoenix deck at the RC for me. Already qualified for 2 PTs by playing this deck. Let's just continue doing that. Just continue qualifying by playing Phoenix. Talia, sure. Is that the result of your hard testing then? Phoenix best deck? Yeah. Best for me. Your mileage might vary. Boom, 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 boom. Very nice trade for me. Do you have more Adelines? I see. That's why you did that. Understandable. Can I draw a cruise? No, I can't. In paper, Pro Magic player Kanister is able to return the birds from graveyard with just 2 spells. Yeah. I promise I'll actually realize when I do that. A Ardosik, jeszcze ci powiem, dałobyś kurwa w chuj tym enigmatykiem przeżył takie napierdalanko od ekipy Stalią od drugiej tury, co nie? I potem jeszcze z drugą i z dodatkowym jakimś wardem, byś na 100% byś to wszystko Chain the Rocks pozagrywał. Na każdego stwora. Na największej essie. A bit of opóźniony zapłon here, but one is trying to fool me, but fool me once, but fool me twice. I'm killing your throw off. Oh, Oculus showcase once again. Let's play Otawara. Maybe I want to play the pathway on red somehow. I guess in this, against red green, Oculus should be decent. Wow. Because they won't have the removal for it and can just block everything with it. It's impossible to cast Oculus on turn 3 though. Ever. Bit of an issue. So maybe I should discard it anyways and try to aim for a cruise anyways to find removals and phoenixes. Hello Olsen, I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. Am I ready for Arena Open? Is there one this weekend? That's incredibly nice if there is one. Maybe. I don't know if I read the schedule correctly, but I don't think there is one. There's one next week. Oh no, that's... Yeah, that's next week. Sunday 13, kurwa... Co to jest za zjebany jakiś? No, Sunday 13, day 1, what? Well, there is an open on Sunday. The schedule is really bad. Really badly designed. Let's kill this and discard Hole. How is the red-black aggro matchup for Phoenix? They play monsters, you kill all of their monsters. Assuredly it's favored. Phoenix is mostly good against aggro decks. Typically. But I never played the matchup from neither side, so you can diss me in the comments all you want. Alright, YOLO Oichulus. You're gonna sacrifice the treasure cruise to do that. Should I discard a land? So Oculus maybe is gonna be good, okay, good here, but kind of win more because with Cruise I would have won anyways. Manifest Shadow. Ult on talent. 3 mana, level 2, non-creature spells cast 1 less. 3 mana, level 3. With Source you control deal non-combat damage, it deals +2. It's mostly irrelevant. Literal nothing. Well, it's not literal nothing, you have spells that deal damage. It's just bad. You make your fire impulses deal 5 damage. Like, that's not nothing, but it's mostly nothing. Would be nice if you had some cards that go face. I think I want to draw an axe, that's kind of like giga important. Holy shit, hit 2 monsters and 2 triggers. G2 Lava Runner. Mono red, splash green. Probably splashes for the combat tricks. Was that an Innkeeper's Talent deck too? Let's keep Oculus, it seems not too bad in the matchup. Artist Talent, they will not interfere with it, but I don't want to draw too many. Neither do I need Profts in a matchup like this. This is an anger matchup. Might be. Probably too many Brazils. Spell Pierce is a cheap way to interact. Is there tricks? Probably Brazil is the worst because the monster side doesn't actually do anything. Spell Pierce is okay, I think it is. Villain is playing a show of deck, so it's a combat trick deck and a burn spell deck. I guess it's like a burn deck more so, so I think it's okay. Let's hit G2. Punished for hitting G2. True and axe, doesn't matter. 1 damage. 1 damage pass. What is that? No nie, no kurwa misnął znowu ten Picklock. Ile razy może tak misować? Jakie są ocy? I never milled a talent even, just always non-talent cards, but I guess I hit a Phoenix, so it's good. Let's play a Picklock now. Seek the Beast, that's what they're playing, makes sense. Spell Pierce looks good against Seek the Beast in a spot like this. Anyone in the chat G2 Lava running? Kumano. Siemano. Can try to animate a Phoenix. Lava running seems like a health and safety risk. Fair. Like, I take that as a no. Should have taken the second axe. Oh, there's 2 Phoenixes, holy shit. Let's keep one blocking, because I'm a coward. This opt is going to transform itself into a treasure cruise and I'll draw 3, which will be great free cards and I'll win. That's my plan. Kumano can exile my Phoenixes in the future. I had a Soulscar Mage and a Karplushan Forest. +1/+1 counter Soulscar. Oh my god. Oculus. Well, I guess it's good. Anger, so I can kill my all of my creatures if I would like to. Kill them good, yeah, kill them IRL. Pop the dog in the second game, stalling the prelim. He's been in that second game for a while now. Good thing we are finishing this match. As soon as I claim that Oculus is unplayable, it shows up to clean the tables. Is that how you say that? Clean the tables. Is good what I mean. Wizard's Lightning. Lightning strikes. Winds obey my command. Monster energy drink. No, to Wizard's Lightning. Is that killing me? No. I live. Missing that attack. Foolish. Foolish in retrospect. Oh no, another G2. And a Swift Spear. Alright, never not attack. Never skipping an attack anymore, ever again. No jak nie odpali Karpluszana, to ja umrę, nie? To nie wiem, jak być tak chce. Brazil actually looks clearly not so great in a matchup like this. Artist talent looking better. Like, it's not gonna be an issue to win the game eventually. Spirebluff is looking good. Oculus has been looked okay. Idiotic Memory, I think we can skip. Not what it is all about. If I survive, I'll win. I'm pretty sure. Let's say I keep. Well, that Artist Talent is the way to just guarantee winning. That's what I meant. I think I grab a cruise. Which is to say, if I resolve Artist Talent, they can grind all they want, but I'll just return Phoenixes and they'll die. Or will I? They did lead on Karplushan, which is sus. Maybe mono Karplushan hand, or maybe one lander. G2. Okay. Guess I am better at drawing my lands because of the cantrips, technically, right? See? I would like to sweep the monsters. If they don't add a point of power, I don't want to cast my card. Upkeep, play with fire. Dobra, jak zeskryję? Bottom. Let's kill the Swift Spear. Swifty. In other words, a fan of Taylor Swift's music. Should I talent or Picklock? If I talent, my next turn might suck. If I Picklock, I cast Cruise next turn. We Picklock. Like worst case, Cruise to filter. Hit the land drop. Kumano faces Shimano. Milled Phoenix, let's grab Torch to Tower, as it is a removal spell. Taplandos. No, mam wyjebane. Co mi się zrobi? Za 2 obrażenia? Zadawaj. No nie ma Quadbolta. Nie ma go za co zagrać. I guess if I block my Sphinx, get exiled because of Kumano. That's fine. How many hours of your life has Gabriel Nassif taken? Too many. A ja nie mam teraz kart na Chulusa. No dobra. Now I have many cards for Ochulus. Fran MTG in the prelim. My opponent still missing the land number 2 on turn 8. No cantrips deserve to sit there on one land for hours. Ochulus has its moments, but mostly at irrelevant points of the game. I could win with Shredder alone at this point. It would not matter to have Ochulus in my deck. In opening hand, it is actually really bad. And vulnerable to removal even more so than Shredder. Is there a deck where Ochulus is good? Who knows? I have not, well, I had it be nice in my Jeskai Rooms deck in draft on Arena once. I manifested it and then I flipped it for 3 mana. It was really nice. Elf. I've seen, like, this is the second Branchloft pathway I see today. I don't know what's Zvolf. Zwelf? Zwe Elf? Elf is 11 in German, 12 is... Aha, 12. I don't speak German.